Hello YouTube, it's Birdo Prey 5 and we're here for episode 20 of our Cities Skylines nerd map. Thomas Potts first in the chat to say hi. Welcome, Thomas. Thank you for coming. Commander Ironwolf is a second person, says hey guys. Welcome, Commander Ironwolf. Let me get my tablet going so I can better see the chat. Thomas Potts says Jack in a Box. Yes, Thomas, a Jack in a Box and a jack-o'-lantern are two very different things, okay? You got me though. You did get me. You made me check Google for something that I was 98% sure I was right on. But you made me do it. Congratulations. John Meyer says Qapla, John Meyer. Isn't it John Iraqi who usually says Qapla? Thomas Pond says, or is it just a jack-o'-lantern? A jack-o'-lantern is what you cut, a pumpkin. You cut from a pumpkin. A jack-in-a-box is the toy where the clown jumps out of the box on a spring. Or something else jumps out of the box. Shronmore says, greetings, Bird of Prey 5 and fellow nerds. Greetings, Shronmore. Thank you for coming by. Thomas Potts says, but you said both are jacks. Yeah, they are. They are both jacks. John Meyer says, what does cowbell mean? It's just a saying. It's just more cowbell. Could use more cowbell from the Saturday Night Live script of decades past. You know what this needs? It needs more cowbell. And by the end, the entire band is not playing anything, and only, what's his face? The famous funny guy. I forget his name. It's just him banging on the cowbell, trying to record a song in a recording studio. Got to have more cowbell. And I couldn't think of anything. I just wanted to get the stream started. Didn't feel like waiting around trying to figure out a profound title today. In this context. It has nothing special in this context. Nothing at all. Rambling Canuck took away his message, but Rambling Canuck had an awesome video out earlier, and you guys should check it out. John Meyer says Telegram, not a land shark. Okay, well that's confused. No, I don't want to rate my ads experience on this device. Shronmore says, the mystery has been solved. Black cat crossing your path means that the animal is going somewhere. Rambling Canuck says, oops, need more coffee. Hello, bird. Hello, Rambling Canuck. And John Iraqi with his signature Qapla. John, the Qapla is spreading, John. John Meyer also used that today. Really tried to confuse me with the Johns. Josh Street says, Bird of Prey 5, the rogue nation of Bird of Prey 5. You're a evil, greedy god ruler. Well, there could be worse. There could be worse. Okay. So, when we last left this city, the wonderful, wonderful city of Nerd City, we had passed 100,000 citizens. We are now at over 102,000. Yes. 102,000. Anti-Trigger Island looks completely Borgified. Completely Borgified. Starfleet Island is pretty well utilized, though there's still a good amount of space that should eventually be filled in. What we are calling Bunny Island the initial island continues to look beautiful, although throughout the city there is a shortage of not enough goods to sell. That's what happens when there's industry demand. So, yeah, our industry demand, we probably need to build more. I did work on the train tracks after last time's stream. I got them working better, but not 100%. For some reason, trains still occasionally come through and come into stations completely wrecked, and then get stuck in the stations, and those cause severe backups. So I find myself just clearing traffic every so often. Now, this is a bug in the game. This is not bad planning on my part. Yeah. Actually, I was going to look. In fact, I did look. I couldn't find. I was hoping there'd be some add-on or modification that would like fix trains or something. Just make them drive better. What I did, because the trains that were falling apart seemed to be moving super fast, was I went and I checked the speed limits on every railroad in the game. Now apparently when you put down railroad track, there is no speed limit. So I did set them all to 130. Now the speed limit of the trains themselves is 120. So 130 should be more than enough. And yet those crazy fast trains that literally come flying apart still happen. Now I thought it was maybe because they were making too tight of a turn. I thought it was maybe because I was dropping them really steep and then bringing them back up. But I fixed almost all those things, and I would still get the trains causing issues. So finally, I kind of gave up on fixing it for now. So I figured let's just move on. So today, I think I'm going to finish, and trying not to go too late because I'd like to get some rest before the Orville at 9 p.m. Very, very special Orville, the season finale. And then also right after the Orville, or during the Orville even, I should get an email on how to watch the Deep Space Nine documentary, How We Left Behind. But I probably now will not watch that until morning, and I will just try to get to sleep after the Orville. So that is the current plan. Now I know Endgame is also out, and a lot of people are planning on seeing that. I obviously will not be, but I look forward to hearing what people have to say about it come tomorrow and over the weekend. So, and also Sunday, I'm having family over, so heads up, I may not be doing a stream on Sunday. We'll see. We'll see. So, let's see. Let's get this island. It could be the last Orville ever. Daniel's Hot Topics. I know I'm taking some comments out of order. I will go back for the other comments. Nothing really up, just a regular old Thursday. Wanted to get in some Cities Skylines time. It's going to be a big weekend. A big weekend for us nerds. What? Oh, yeah, well, I can't. But if you are interested, remember to go to live chat instead of top chat. Possibly a Sunday family stream, but I doubt it. It's not going to be as much family as last time. I hope. Not that I hope, but not that we're planning for anyway. I mean, it would be nice to see everybody again, but doesn't appear like it's going to be that big of a get together as last time. For those who did not check out my Twilight Zone review yet, I gotta say I was surprised. They got me. This episode wasn't bad. At least I didn't think it was bad. I know some people seem to think it's worse than others, but I'd say it was a decent episode. Of course, I have an entire review up that I put up earlier today for those so inclined to check it out. 12 watching and only 6 likes. Well, I'm still happy about the 12 watching. I'll be honest. Damn the likes. I mean, the likes are nice, don't get me wrong, but let's see. You think this road's gonna flood? Let's see. Of course, the biggest building. The biggest building. No. Do it without the bridge. Do it without the bridge, damn it. try again. We'll try again. No. There we go. There we go. It's about right. There doesn't seem to be anything there. These guys still got power, yes? Yes, they do. Okay, so we can destroy you. We will put down a garbage because you need to provide power, and just your mere existence will allow us to tear down these awful wind turbines which spread nothing but noise pollution and make almost no electricity. So we are a better city now. A better city for not having them. Okay. Now, let's see. We can also put here, because I'm sure it's going to need fire and healthcare. Well, it's saying fire coverage is good, apparently. So fine. So we will put healthcare. Police is good too. Really? Okay. Everything is good? It is a pretty big hospital. Okay. Death care is good. Oh, maybe we don't need anything but a school. Oh yeah, elementary school is way low. Let's see. A book bank. That should provide, yes, that provides some schooling. There we go. We need a good number of elementary schools. Yes. And we'll put them where no one else really wants to be. How is our high school? Our high school is also they're happy. Good. Really? Just the beginning of the yellow? I can't just keep putting down high schools. I guess I could put one here. Where else can we put a high school? Uh, yeah, of course. Of course you're out of the city limits. The story of my life, out of city limits. Well, you guys are complaining about things anyway. Oh, slope too steep. Slope too steep, sure it is. Sure it is. Well, I think we could. I think one should come here. Don't complain about the slope being too steep. It's not too steep. Stop lying. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're still a little low on high schools, but we'll manage. Now, what's our deal? Really no commercial demand? Well, that's fine. We're gonna put some down anyway. There we go. Bit of commercial. And we'll put some office. There we go. And now, low density residential. High density. Oh, we need to put a park or something. A park in this new area. Or a monument or a unique building. Let's do something unique. What do we got? What do we got? Government offices. Those should be on Anti-Tracker Island. Hypermarket. Winter market. What do we got? Here we go. Oriental Pearl Tower. Isn't that racist? When you're looking for state-of-the-art modern office space, the Oriental Pearl Tower is your destination. This space building is the pride of any city. Okay. I'm sold. I'd be sold if it fit. Damn it. How much over is it? Let's see. Slope too steep. Son of a bitch. I don't know. Will it fit? Will it fit? It's a lot of noise. Oh, that totally fits. That totally fits. Might want to edit the noise. What's the noise? Oh, entertainment radius. That's good. Fire hazard, fire tolerance, garbage maintenance costs, noise accumulation 75, noise radius 100. 10 and 5. That's more like a modern building. Don't you dare call me a cheater. Don't any of you call me a cheater. That is a nice building for this part of the city. Visitors, I thought this was office space. Oh well. Oh well, the city grows in, and we are gonna have to put in more subways. It's just the way things are. More low density over here. I know, I should have put in the subways first, so I don't feel bad about tearing down homes and businesses to fit in subways, but it couldn't be helped. Okay. Almost 104,000 population. We can build a pedestrian bridge here. This is definitely pedestrian bridge friendly. Let's see. Landscaping. Paths. There we go. Where are we gonna build it from? Here to here. Or to there. There we go. No, that's a little high. Once again, I failed. No! Okay, we can do it. We can do it this way. You clearly do not understand how this works. Well, now people understand how to get across, but that's... Can I move it? I can. There we go. There we go. Much better. And we've got a ton of people. Wow. Why is everybody's coming this way? This is where they want to be, apparently. Why is there so much residential demand? Oh, they're going to the subways, I bet. They are. I bet they're all going down to this. That's where they're going. They're all going to the subway. Okay, don't worry, guys. You're getting your own subway system. Wow. Too bad I can't toll this bridge. Too bad I can't toll a pedestrian bridge. Okay. Let's get our Stargate system up. Oh, wait. A little more office to put here. How did I miss that? And, well, we can put a road down here. No. There we go. We will put our first Stargate, aka subway, here. Where's our other star? Oh, I did download some other subway stations, just out of curiosity. Oh, they're big. These are big. I think we'll stick with our Stargates. Oh. Okay. Oof. Actually, that's not good. That's not good. You're gonna be sticking out like crazy. So where can we do with you? We can put you there. I guess we can do that. Okay. So let's see. We'll put Stargates along this main road here in the back. Here we go. Knock that down. Here we go. Come on. Okay. And then we loop you around. That's a shame. That is a beautiful block, and I refuse to destroy it. I refuse to destroy it. see. Slope too steep. I guess we can do one that direction. It's another bad location. And we can see the trains. The trains have backed up again. This city needs its cargo trains. I don't know how else we're gonna fix it. What do we got? There we go. Okay. So, here's the thing. Here's the tough part. We have to make it to Anti-Tracker Island, which is a ways. So we have to go far deeper. Okay. Jesus, that is just Starfleet Island. Come on, you're not gonna break this, are you? No. Let's see. This is gonna be difficult. How are we gonna do this? We can go all the way down. All the way under. All the way under. Come on up again. No, if we if we cross this water, it's gonna... Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. This is less than ideal. This is less than ideal. Okay. Let's go down a little bit more. What happens? I'm so curious. So curious what happens if I just... Is it gonna break those? I haven't saved the game, have I? Let's save the game. Just in case. Just in case things go really bad. Hello, Anti-Tracker. And whoever else is in. Marlena, hello, Marlena. Is that gonna work? Is it gonna work just going through? Just going through everything? Do I really not have to worry about raising and lowering it like I've been doing this entire time? Let's start it. Did it break anything? No, I don't think it did. I don't think it did. Huh. I wonder if they're going to have to stop for cross traffic. Well, that's cool. If I don't have to worry about the height of it, then screw it. Then we'll bring it nice and low so that we don't have to worry about anything, really. Bring it back up to normal height, and now we go ahead and connect the stations. Into one big loop, as we've done all the others. Of course, I've done those off camera, but hey, this is how the magic happens. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, now, just before I start putting in these subway stops, how many people are using this bridge? Man, it is a madhouse. It is a madhouse. Okay, so we will see. Wow. Wow, look at all those people. Look at all these people. Okay. So we are going to see, is the subway line, I'm assuming, is going to bring that to a complete end, basically. Okay. Subway stop. The first subway stop will be here. The second stop will be over here at Anti-Tracker Island. The next stop will be way back here. And it works. It connects. It connects, which is totally freaking awesome. I suspect there's still going to be something bad by not getting the tunnels to properly pass each other. But this is the only way you learn. You learn by trying. Well, these stops are all really close together. They're way close. I could probably get rid of the middle one. But at this point, just too lazy. Just too lazy. Oh, we've got... Ah, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Well, you know what? Nobody's using that train station anyway. I should have definitely put something here by the train station. But listen, our train system is literally backed up beyond totally useless. I mean, we might as well not even have trains if they're not going anywhere, right? Well, I guess one train is going somewhere. That sucks. It sucks because it's a game problem. See, right here. Right here. Look at these trains just in the air. They're causing blockages, and there's dozens of them. You gotta delete a bunch of them to get rid of them, because there's one on top of another, on top of another, on top of another. Yeah, a little part of a train got to go. Wish there was a quick way to just delete all the vehicles in one area, but Move It doesn't have that option. And now the train's not even gonna come in. Come on. Make me delete every single one of these before the next train comes in. Come on, where is the train? Come on in, next train. The track is free. The track is clear. What the hell is going on here? Where invisible trains? The track was clear. You guys all saw it. You can go. Why are you waiting? What are you waiting for? Leave. Leave the station. What is this? What the hell are you? Where did you come from? Where? Trains are stuck in the fourth dimension or a fifth dimension. Trains are coming out of different dimensions and clogging the tracks. See, all this entire backup was because of these screwed up trains right here. Now they'll work for 5 or 10 minutes if we're lucky, and then they'll freeze up again. And oh well, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. And our population has fallen back to 102,000. Really? 102,000? That's where we were when we started. And I added all of this new beautiful housing. Where did everybody go? What's going on here? City statistics. Well, okay. I mean, it was a minor drop, I guess. But it should be. We should be doing better. What's up? What's up here? Traffic. Oof. 49%. 49%. Not good. Not good. What is our subway system? We're only getting about 4,000 on our subway, but and 650 650 on our ferries. So we have less people using mass transit now than we did when we were a city of 80,000. What is up with that? I think it's because the trains aren't getting through, the goods aren't coming through, and like literally the city is dying. It's dying again from train traffic and car traffic, which is terrible. And another train station where we have this god awful mess. What did I just delete? I just deleted a road. Oh jeez. Looks like the big guy. There you go. Why is it paused? Did I pause it? And people are still using. They are still using this, but Why? Trains sometimes are like the Night King. If you kill the main, the first car, it destroys the entire train. Sometimes. Other times, not so much. Come on. Are you guys talking about Endgame? I've got bigger problems than Endgame here. These trains, damn it. This is a bad one. This one, they are not going away. Okay, well, some things just started moving. How many trains are literally here? There's tons of them. There's tons. There we go. Jesus, finally got something to clear up. I'm almost giving up on these. Come on. Come on. And the trains are flowing. Flowing again. At least until they get stuck somewhere. Do I want to risk building bridges again? I mean, traffic is not great. Now, what's going on here? There's still a fair amount of people using this bridge. What's going over on Anti-Tracker Island? How many people are using the new subway system? Little Crone. Oh wow, these are all the people. What do we call? What are we calling that place? We'll call it North Island, since it's north of Bunny Island. But yeah, there's a significant number of people using this, so that is cool. That I do like to see. They are helping them get around the city. Let's see. Did the number using mass transit go up by any chance? Barely. But good news is that apparently you do not have to worry about routing tunnels around other tunnels, because it doesn't seem to matter. It honestly just doesn't seem to matter. which makes me wonder, should I delete off camera? Delete all of the train tunnels, all of the train tracks, and rebuild the train system from scratch. Because this city will not survive without working freight trains. That is an unfortunate reality that I've come to realize. Rambling Canuck, are you here, Rambling Canuck? Has anyone seen Rambling Canuck here? I would make every vehicle a Jeep. I have ports on every island, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Anti-Tracker says Bird would use the gauntlet to make every man gay. No, I wouldn't use it for that. Rambling Canuck. Good. Good. It's time. I saw your video today, Rambling Canuck. So we are going to do a launch from the Arthur Knowles spaceport. What should this very special rocket be? The Remembrance 13. The Remembrance 13 is headed high into deep space. Past the space station and on to the outer reaches of the solar system from the Arthur Knowles. Yes, where is it? We gotta get the district names up. There it is, the Arthur Knowles spaceport. We are going to launch, people. Get ready for a launch. I'm not skipping comments. I'm going to go back and read the comments. I'm going back to read them. I could see these at the end. Don't worry, Anti-Tracker and everyone else. There it goes. We have liftoff. Liftoff of the Remembrance 13 from the Arthur Knowles spaceport on this 25th? Is it the 25th? 25th day of April, 2019. Godspeed. Godspeed. Okay, with that, I'm going to read the older comments, and we will all enjoy the views of this city struggling to survive. Struggling to survive. Okay. Where were we? There are too many Johns, says John Araki. Indeed. You know, my old job, it was such a small, it wasn't a small office, but it felt like such a small office. I mean, there were like 60 people there when I started and maybe 100 people when I left at the main office. But the main office, the woman they initially had in charge of HR, who was no way an HR person at all, which I kind of like, because I honestly don't have any use for HR people. Well, don't tell my sister, as she is an HR person, but I wouldn't use HR people if I was in charge of things. But yes, she would change people's names. If we already had somebody with the same first name, she would ask, like, oh, well, do you want to be on the phone list as like your middle name or a different way of saying it, like Joseph or something, because there was already a Joe. And although the Joe there was ended up leaving anyway, so I got to keep my name. But yes, yeah, you or somebody else had the name before you. You've got to pick another name. Maybe that's how we should do it here. John Meyer says SNL, 70s Landshark, Telegram, Google it. I'll take your word for it, John. Thomas Potts says nothing is worse than Karoga. Wow, Thomas. Wow. John Araki says I am Iron Man. Snap. Thomas Potts says no here, John. John Meyer says that's Karogist. Oh my God. Karogism. Wow. So now Karoga means its own bad things. Did you fix the trains? Asked John Araki. John, I tried and I tried and I tried. I spent hours trying to fix the trains, and while they did get better, as you can see, unfortunately, they are not fixed. Next time, maybe after this stream, I'm going to save a fork of the game, and I'm going to destroy all of the train tracks. And just redo them, especially the underground train tracks. Because I think that's where the problem lies. Maybe we're going to go to all bridges. Maybe I'm not going to do any tunnels. I don't know. But I don't like it. I don't like... Something is happening to the trains underground, I think, causing them to freak out. And Thomas Potts says, FYI, got my birthday message from the website, so it works. Oh, that's right. Happy birthday, Thomas Potts. Happy birthday. I'm not going to sing happy birthday to you. I think we're both okay with me not singing. Chief Cook says, hi guys. Welcome, Chief Cook. Thomas Potts says, cut funding to trains to cut back on their numbers. Thomas, excellent idea. Excellent idea. Out of curiosity, let's see how well that works. That is true. I've overfunded everything. Taxes. No. Policies. Here we go. Budget. Tram. Oh, I didn't raise it for trains. Oh, everything's at 100%. Usually I put everything up. Yeah. Let's put up garbage. Let's put up water, electricity, healthcare, fire, police, education, parks. What the hell are you? Unique buildings, sure. Industry. Roads. What's the point of overfunding roads? I don't know. Don't have buses. The tram is doing just fine. The metro is doing just fine. The train. Why are there two things? Has anyone figured out what the hell what the difference is between the top counter and the bottom counter? The number of trains available depends on the budget. Well, fine, but what's the difference? Well, whatever. We will cut trains to 50% because there are too many trains. Ships. We're going to bring ships up because we need more ships. The ships. Also, airplanes. We could put down some cargo airports. That would be cool. Monorail, cable cars, post office, which we don't use, taxis, that we could always use more taxis, and tour buses, which we don't use yet. So let's see what happens. In the meantime, Jesus Christ, we're down to 100,000 people. We are in a free fall. I am going to clear traffic, and hopefully that gets things going again. We'll see where we are in a little bit. No. Let's see. Thomas, if you're still here, I'm not gonna sing, but I know someone who will. Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, sing Happy Birthday.
Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
There you go. There you go. Alexa, volume 5. Unfortunately, at that volume, Sassy is not happy. But thank you, Thomas, for the advice on the trains. Daniel's Hot Topic says he's the sixth like. The last Orville ever, says John Araki. I hope not, but damn it, I think it'll be the last Orville for a while because, hey, I mean, if somebody else picks it up, great. I think it will be the last Orville on Fox, but you know what? They said they were waiting till the final episode to announce the renewal. At least that's the rumor people are going on, so I guess we will know by tonight or tomorrow if I'm wrong, which I hope I am. Thomas Potts says Anti-Trekker is streaming in 3 hours unless he messed up the time again. Chief Cook says hey to Thomas. Sunday family stream, we'll see. Thomas says go to live chat. Now I can't because I'm on top chat, and if I go to live chat I will lose a bunch of past chats. So I'll just have to deal with top chat. Daniel's Hot Topic says in the post-Romulus era, in the Patrick Stewart show, the Romulans will change. They will not be the Romulans from TNG. Yeah, probably nobody's going to be the anything from anywhere because they're all going to be crap. I'm sorry, Daniels. I'm very jaded. Very, very jaded from Discovery. Thomas says, did a Twilight Zone review today. Thomas, you commented on the Twilight Zone review. already. Yes, I did the Twilight Zone review. The Twilight Zone reviews get more views than anything else I do these days. So they're holding up. I'll be doing Twilight Zone reviews, I guess. Josh Street says Bird's Mafia family is coming over on Sunday. He doesn't want us to know what goes on or who's going to swim with concrete shoes. Daniel's Hot Topic says new Picard series, Trek series, may catapult the captain into J.J. Abrams' timeline. Daniels, stop believing everything you see on YouTube. If it has the words "may" in the title, it's not worth reading or believing. Commander Ironwolf says, so they were gay, bashing, racist this episode. That's the only way I can see Joe liking anything new. No, not exactly, Commander. Shomore says, come on, fellow nerds. 12 watching, only 6 likes. Hit that like button. Thank you, Shomore. Thomas is lolling at Ironwolf. Josh said, Bird likes Twilight Zone. Next, he'll be saying he loves STD. John Araki says, oh, snaps, a new anti-animation idea. Thomas says, okay, we don't need to like then. Brian McFarland says, hi-de-ho, everybody. Hi-de-ho, Brian. Anti-Tracker says, I've got a fever, and the only prescription is more Cowbell. There it is. There it is. And with that, I am an hour and 1 minute behind in the comments. John Araki says, some penicillin would help with your STD fever. Anti-Trigger says, who is Bird hating today? Nobody. Josh Reed says, Anti-Trigger, Bird isn't hating today. He loved the Twilight Zone. I didn't love it. I gave it a 7. A 7 out of 10. It was a good episode. Brian McFarlane is lolling. John Araki says, the train sexual community. You know what? I am hating on the trains. I am hating on the trains. Anti-Tracker says, wow, really? Yes, really, Anti-Tracker. You want to know why? Because it was a decent episode. Also, by coincidence, I don't think there were any black people in it. But that was unrelated. Thomas says, Anti-Tracker, are you actually streaming in 3 hours? I thought you weren't until later. John Araki says, the trains are buggy and keep getting stuck. Yeah. Does that happen on your map too, John? Anti-Tracker says, hey, Thomas. I am all streaming for a little bit in 3 hours. Then going to see the movie. Then streaming again with my first reaction. Anti-Tracker, live stream the entire damn movie. You'll get all the views. John Araki says, generic AOC reference. I referenced her in the Twilight Zone episode review. Anti-Trigger says, or I could leave the stream running with the fish tank while I am gone. That sounds like a plan. Thomas says, okay. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello YouTube, this is not Bird of... Hello YouTube, this not Bird of Prey 5. Not Ryan Johnson, don't usually say hello in Qapla. There you are. Hello in Qapla. Richie Poole says, hey, what's going on, guys? You know, same old Cities Skylines. Fixing Anti-Tracker's mistakes he made with the map. John Araki says, Hypno Turd. I've got to bring the Hypno Toad to this channel. Josh Street says, Anti-Tracker just streams the movie for all of us that give you money on the Anti-Tracker site and Patreon. Yes. Yes. Thomas says, or have Bird fill it in for you. I don't think he'll say anything controversial. He's going to be doing a stream tonight, just after the movie. John Araki says, new animation idea for Joshua on Discord. Not Ryan Johnson says hi to Richie. Josh Street says, lol, John Araki, that's just evil. John Araki says, that's why Auntie will get it created. And Josh Street says, let's hope Mamo Pray 5 will voice it. Thomas says, Endgame has made so far $169 million before it's, officially opened? John Meyer says, you fells glare going to tempt me into getting due. Wow. Oh, Discord, aren't you? And now, not Ryan Johnson, Commander Iron Wolf for calling me a cheater. And Thomas says, cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. John Meyer says, we will call you a mob boss, but not a cheater. While some of you are calling me cheaters. Pumpkin lives matter. Great Simpsons Halloween special, where the great pumpkin comes. Milhouse causes him to appear because he believes in him, and then they said, oh, we made special bread, pumpkin bread, and he's like, oh, special bread made just for pumpkins, and he's like, actually it's made from pumpkins, and the great pumpkin's like, what? And he's like in horror that he's eating like his fellow pumpkins. And then they have roasted pumpkin seeds, and he's like, and you roast our young, revenge, and he starts destroying everything, and somebody said it's like, oh, I saved this what? We have a flooded train track. Anyway, somebody says I saved this pumpkin or something. He's like, why do I care? That's a white pumpkin. And they're like, you're a racist. And he's like, all pumpkins are racist. And I'm just honest about it. It was a great episode. And they have to get the giant turkey to fight the pumpkin guy until the turkey finds out about Thanksgiving. Then he goes for revenge. John Street says, remember the last one that called Bird a cheater ended up at the bottom of the Hudson River with concrete shoes? Not Ryan Johnson says, poor Thomas. He was the last one in the chat to call him a cheater. Thomas says, he can't get me. Richie Poole says, Bird, you are a cheater. Oh wait, you said not to call you that. Thomas says, bring it in, Bird of Prey. Come and get me. Sassy. You get Thomas, Sassy. John Myers says, are Dutch mobsters able to dispose of bodies? Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird, well, the wood floats. Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird and Thomas in the Thunderdome. I'm at a distinct disadvantage. John Street says, Bird of Prey, you can make them pay with a park. I could. I know, yeah, it's true, I could. Thomas Potts says, in a death ball match. Richie Poole says, cement overshoes, concrete galoshes, 6 or 1/2 dozen of the other. We just call them concrete shoes. But I know some people call them galoshes. But in New York, nobody says galoshes. Josh Street says, Thomas, you do have 1/2 inch on Bird or so, but he has wheels, so it's going to be a tough fight. 1/2 inch when I'm sitting or 1/2 inch when I'm standing? Because 6'4.5", 6'5", Thomas, that is an impressive height. Richie Poole says, Thomas is a god after all. Thomas says he would win. Anti-Trigger says, wait, Bird and Thomas are going for a death battle. Is Alexia going to be there? On my side. Shromore says, to John Meyer, the Dutch mob can't, but Bird can always find someone to dispose of yard trimmings. And Richie Poole says that A and I are in love. John Araki says, Anti-Trigger, read my last couple comments. And you can't change me money because this isn't your stream. Yeah. Schrodemore says to Alexa, unleash the dogs of war. Thomas Potts says, Alexa's on my side. He yells at her all the time. She likes to be yelled at. Anti-Tracker says to John Araki, so now I'm getting to read my last comment even when it's not my stream. Jeez, and I have to read it even though it's not even aimed at me. John Araki says, true story. Anti-Tracker says, John Araki, did you send your idea to my son? It's on Discord. Is that enough? No, you have to send it to Joshua on Discord. John Araki says, does he look at the animation ideas section? Oh, well, maybe that section. Anti-Trigger, best to send him via direct message, the scarved insect, so you know he gets it. Thomas Potts says, Bird of Prey likes tunnels. Marlena Monroe says, hello, Bird in chat. Hello, Marlena. I did say it before, but I'll say it again. Anti-Tracker says, John Araki, he does. Just saying if you want to be sure, it's the best thing to do. Marlena says, it's evening now, Josh. I'm doing good. How are you? People are welcoming Marlena. John Araki says, who wants a video of anti-pooping? Oh, popping. I was going to say, no one wants a video of anti-pooping. Who wants a video of anti-popping a wheelie on his motorcycle? I'd go for that, though I'd feel bad if he hurt himself, which he almost certainly would. Anti-Trigger says 5 hours and 3 minutes until Avengers Endgame. Anti-Trigger, bad news. Just got the call. Disney is pulling the movie. Yeah, they're canceling the movie. They decided they want to go in a different direction. They might release it to DVD later this year. They're not sure. But they're probably just going to get rid of the entire movie. And they're just going to leave it up to your imagination how it ends. They decided to focus all their efforts on the new a new Dumbo sequel. John Araki says, I've given out so many spoilers and no one noticed. Thomas Potts says, John Araki, how do you know all these spoilers weeks before it came out? And if you had a copy, why didn't you share, damn it? Sharing is caring. Thomas Potts says, I already read the summary. I think you're going to love it. Marlena says to Anti-Trekker, hype. Thomas says, it's already made 169 foreign. John Araki says, Endgame is amazing. To Anti-Trigger says, John, I don't want to hear it. John, too late, teehee. Anti-Trigger says, and yeah, I heard. It's a one-day international gross is crazy. John Meyer says, is there actual spoilers here? I'm going to leave. If there's actual spoilers here, I'm going to leave. John, I got a spoiler for you. Thanos is defeated. Thanos is defeated. I didn't read that anywhere. I'm just pretty sure. John Araki says, you don't read my chats anyway. Tiki of Doom, welcome of Tiki of Doom. With another spoiler, Han Solo dies. And John Araki says, Iceman is gay. And Mystique dies. I don't... John Meyer says, the Avengers are gay. J.K. Rowling. Not Ryan Johnson says, J. Jonah Jameson saves everyone. Cigar to Thanos' eye. And he takes the gauntlet. Thomas Potts says, Anti-Trekker, can you at least tell us in the post-movie stream if it has any mid or post-credit scene? I don't want to sit there for nothing. Thomas, it is a Marvel movie. It absolutely has a post-credit scene. There is no way it does not have a post-credit scene. John Araki says the daughter dies instead of the son in the new Pet Cemetery. Why are you giving out spoilers, John, to other movies? John Meyer says, I want Stan to save the day. Thomas says, Spock has a brother in Star Trek 5. John Araki says, at the very end, it's a sound. It won't ruin it. I won't ruin it. No other clips or scenes. Really? Just a sound. Wow, that's... Now I feel like I'm wrong, but have you seen it, John? Thomas Potts says, FYI, the Titanic sinks. Marlena says, Michael Burnham defeats Thanos. John Araki says, Amelia Earhart was never heard from again until Star Trek Voyager. Thomas Potts says to John Araki, okay. Anti-Tracker says, if I had the gauntlet, I would use Reality Stone to make Bird of Prey 5 gay and black. But he would still hate gays and blacks. I hear Mom sighing from the back of the house at that one. Thomas Potts says she's in the Delta Quadrant. Richie Poole says, yes, Marlena, she shows up at the last minute in her Red Angel suit. John Meyer says, Sassy kills Thanos. That's it. Sassy kills Thanos. Thomas Potts is lolling at Anti-Tracker. And John Araki says, Trans Bird, 2 snaps. Marlena says, Anti-Tracker turned him into Jesse Smollett. And Rumbling Canuck is lolling at Anti-Tracker. Tiki of Doom. Does Bird have a mob to remove the... No! Thomas Potts says, Bird of Prey, your trains are drunk. They're worse than drunk. John Araki says, God help us if Larson got her hands on the Infinity Gauntlet. Tiki of Doom says, the Thanos sex scene was a little unnecessary. I choose you. Yes, yes. Thomas Potts says, was Thanos a girl or a guy? Anti-Tracker is saying yes to Thomas Potts. Thomas is lolling. John Araki says Thanos has a purple ass. Anti-Tracker says, remember, he has a nutsack chin. Marlena says, guys, stop assuming Thanos' gender or you'll get deleted. Tiki of Doom says, Thomas Potts, guy or girl? Well, wow, Thomas, it's 2019. John Araki says, if he has the gauntlet, he can be whatever gender he wants. Anti-Tracker says, if I get the gauntlet, I'm going to turn Enderman into a spaceship and turn Alexander into an Asian Borg woman. Wow, you've thought too much about this. Thomas is lolling. Thomas says, if Bird of Prey doesn't start reading comments soon, Anti-Tracker will be back from the movie. And it was only another 20 minutes before I started reading comments at that point. John Araki says, Anti would snap everyone into sassy, thick black women. Not Ryan Johnson says, Anti-Tracker, I will have seen it twice before he gets to the comments. Marlena is lolling. Richie Poole says, Endgame will be out on DVD before Bird gets to the comments. Hopefully. Anti-Tracker says, Bird would use the gauntlet to make every man gay. Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird would make every vehicle a Jeep. Now that I might do. Josh Reed says, Bird just put ports on every island. I need trains. Oh my God, look at that traffic. Look at that traffic from a few seconds back. Oh my God. I'm not, oh yes, I was jumping around. It's because I could see the end of the comments. I didn't skip them. Thomas says he's skipping comments, unsubbing. Marlena says Bird's cheating. I'm not cheating. Richie Bull feels slighted. You shouldn't. Thomas Potts says, are you surprised he's cheating? John Araki says, Reddit says that you should create separate inbound and outbound train lines and connect them through several exchanges. I did can make separate inbound and outbound train lines. But thank you. Thank you. Anti-Dragger says, I don't know you anymore, Bird. You are drunk with power. Thomas says, does the rocket have jack-o'-lanterns on it? No. Josh Reed says, bird is firing off ICBMs. It's the end of the world. Anti-Tracker says, bird is known for having a lot of Johns. Oh my god. Anti-Tracker says, almost as many as Lore Reloaded. Josh Reed says, Anti-Tracker, how many Johns does Lore Reloaded have? Thomas Potts says, how did the other Joe leave? Did he disappear? He retired. He retired. Anti-Tracker says, well, now we know Joe is one of his Johns from the video evidence. No. Anti-Tracker will be right back. Brian says, lol, with absolute power comes absolute corruption. John Araki says, in Soviet Russia, game save fork you. Marlena says, happy birthday to Thomas. Thomas says, thanks, Marlena. Richie Poole says, absolute power corrupts absolutely. Thomas Potts says, I had a serious shipping problem. I cut funding. It got better. Very cool. Joanne LD, a.k.a. Mamo Prey, says, happy birthday, Thomas. John Araki says, cut funding to the free clinics next to DJ's strip club. Yes, we should. And Thomas thanks my mom. Thomas says, I don't have a clue what the difference of the top and bottom sliders are on funding. I should probably Google that. Josh Reed says, the capital of Karoga, if the capital barely work and won't have a problem invading Karoga. This is the capital of Karoga, and if the capital can barely work, we won't have a problem invading Karoga. Well, the capital of Karoga is underground. This is kind of the fake capital. This is where the tourists go. Josh Street says, top one is the bottom. Top one is day, and bottom one is night. For when you have the day-night cycle on. Really? I guess that makes sense for electricity and water. But thank you. That's believable. Thomas Potts says, yes, we will, Josh. Josh, our armies are stuck in traffic. Brian McFarland says, time for a meteorite. Richie Poole says, Thomas, today is your birthday. Anti-Trigger says, back, what is going on? Tommy says, yes, it's his birthday. Brian McFarland says, Anti-Trigger Birdo Ray is losing his cookies over the city population. John Araki says, say sassy taxi 5 times fast. Sassy taxi, sassy taxi, sassy taxi, sassy taxi, sassy taxi. Anti-Trigger says, happy birthday, Thomas Potts. Thomas says to Josh Street, really? Thomas Potts says, Anti-Tracker, thanks. Anti-Tracker says, Thomas Potts, maybe, just maybe I can get Mrs. Anti-Tracker to sing to you. Thomas says, Anti-Tracker, what about DJ? His was yesterday. Anti-Tracker, well, Anti-Tracker sung to DJ himself. Anti-Tracker is telling Thomas Potts $1.99. Schroedmore is saying happy birthday. Thomas is lolling. Richie Poole is saying happy birthday, Thomas. And all the trains are stuck again. And the traffic is stuck again. Well, what a surprise. Anti-Trigger says nobody is going to be anything from anywhere because they will all be crap. Bird of Prey. Sounds like a great place. Everyone will be like me. Anti-Trigger says stop believing everything you see on YouTube, Bird says. On YouTube. Thomas says so Bird of Prey lies all the time. John DeMarco says greetings. Welcome, John. Another John. Jeez. Richie Poole. John, you gotta change your name. I'm sorry. Richie Poole says, crap, I have to get back to work. See you all later. Take care, Richie Poole. Thanks for coming. Brian McFarland says, hey, Anti-Tracker, for Endgame, do you have a favorite shirt you're going to wear to MCU movies? He's going to wear his Spidey shirt he had on yesterday. Thomas Potts is strange. I don't see Endgame soundtrack. Anti-Trigger says, Thomas, well, we all know he's lying every time he tries to say he's not racist, sexist, or homophobic. Anti-Trigger says, and there's the racism. Rambling Canuck says, when you get a chance, check my Twitter. Put up a graphic that my graphic guy did, aka my stepson. Lol. Cool, and Rambling Canuck. I saw your updated channel graphics. They're looking good, which he also did. John Street says, Bird is skipping a lot of comments with Top Chat on. No, I was just, taking advantage of being able to see the most recent comments and then go back to read the old comments. Thomas has posted the alphabet for some reason. Anti-Trigger says, Endgame is set at daily box office records in Australia, Philippines, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Thailand, and Malaysia. Josh Street says, Thomas, are you going to kill Bird at the Thunderdome fight? Brian McFarlane says, going to be a good day for Disney. Anti-Trigger says, set largest opening day record in Indonesia, second largest in Italy, third highest in Germany. Thomas says, there's no evidence I'm of anything. I am behind everything. John Meyer says, Bird is racist sympathy with pumpkins. I meant to say Bird admires pumpkins' honest racism. Thomas is 5'8", still taller than Anti-Tracker. Anti-Tracker says domestic box office opening weekend could be as high as 300 million, blowing away the prior record Infinity War sent, 257 million. John, the former peasant, says, hello, everyone. And everybody's saying hello to John. And another John. Another John. Anti-Tracker says, after this weekend, Marvel will hold 6 of the top 10 opening weekend records. And Disney will hold 9 of the top 10. And Anti-Trigger says, only Jurassic World at number 5 will be a non-Disney film until they buy Jurassic Park. Brian McFarlane says, kind of scary Disney has monopoly on Hollywood. It's not a monopoly, it's just they're big. Thomas says, so Disney has to buy Jurassic Park. Exactly. Brian says, Disney would bring back the dinosaurs if they could. John, the former peasant, says, Disney has so much money and ambition that he will actually build Jurassic Park. Anti-Trigger says, Bird would use the Infinity Gauntlet to make Black Panther white. No, why would I do that, Anti-Trigger? Thomas is lolling. John, the former peasant, says, would the gauntlet be powerful enough to get Bird to stay current with the comments? Now, that's asking a lot. Tiki of Doom says, Bird of Prey admires the ethno-state T'Challa in Wakanda, except you know. Yes, John Araki says, Pink Panther versus the Black Panther. John Araki says, Wakanda needs some more diversity. John, the former peasant, says, Bird separating train lines and races. Anti-Tracker sub to my mom. John DeMarco says, happy birthday, Thomas. Tiki of Doom says, sassy taxi. John, the former president, says, underground capital, I salute your paranoia. It's also safer from the tornadoes. Thomas says to John DeMarco, thanks. Anti-Tracker says, Bird is upset that there are too many Johns. I have just not decided what shirt to wear tonight. Joanne says, I don't have a channel. I mean, Mom. Anti-Tracker says, yes, you do. You just don't have anything on it. Lol. Everybody, if you have a YouTube account, you have a channel. What do you mean? What's there to tell?
Why do you know anybody can subscribe to me?
Yes, anybody can subscribe to anyone on YouTube. Doesn't mean anything if you don't put out any videos.
Right.
But
But I got 3 subs.
Mom's now counting her subscribers. She's up to 3. She's got subscriber fever. I'm gonna have to push Mom's channels now. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You can have the most subs without having any content. Top Chat ignores DJ. Well, that sucks. But DJ's got a wrench now. He shouldn't be ignored. He should be coming in. DJ, you're here, DJ? Anti-Tracker says, that way, if your friends subscribe to you, they will see the videos and click the like button. That is one of the reasons we always tell people to hit the like button. Okay, I'm going to live chat. And Joanne LD says, oh, I have 3 subs, thank you. And John Araki says, the Anti-Tracker, you're going to endgame with Mrs. Anti? If so, bring some tissues for the funeral scene. And that was a spoiler. Anti-Tracker says, no spoilers, please. Anti-Tracker, but I expect a couple of major characters to die. John Araki says, you are right, dead on. Bring the tissues. And Thomas Potts says, go shirtless, Anti-Tracker. John Araki says, everyone should sub to this channel too. And I don't know what channel that is because I'm on the tablet. So anyway, I think I need to fix the trains. Although our population did recover to 102,000. And probably better I do this off camera. So thank you guys all for coming. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And pass it on to some new people. Oh, that's my cousin Heather's channel. No, that's my cousin, not my sister. Thomas Potts says, Anti-Truckers at 8,209. Wow, 8,200. 78 to 8,200 in what, 2 days? Not bad. Not bad at all. Very cool. Very cool. And as long as you're subscribing to my cousins, those barcode boys, that's my cousin Jason and his video game exploits. Those barcode boys. Boys spelled B-O-I-S. No spaces. Anti-Tracker says, yep, blows him away thanks to Gary. And Sci-Fi Guy says, sub to you, Joanne LD. Brian says,
Thank you.
she says thank you. Brian McFarlane says, hey, Bird of Prey, can you have underground homes and buildings in City Skylines? No. Only thing you can put underground are tunnels. Car, subway, train tunnels. No buildings, unfortunately. So with that, guys, I'm going to end it here. Before it gets to be too long. I want to rest. I want to get ready for tonight. And if Anti-Tracker is streaming in a couple hours, that'd be pretty cool. So take care, guys, and hopefully I'll see you guys around later. Otherwise, be ready. Be ready for tomorrow. And those who might have been backers on the DS9 documentary, don't forget to check your email tonight after 9:09 p.m. Eastern for instructions on how to stream. I think they're leaving it to the last minute to make sure people don't have a heads up on how to copy it. But you know it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen. So, Qapla, take care. Goodbye. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. If you want to visit me, check out my forum at JUOT.net. I'm also on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. And if you're really crazy, you can send me some money on PayPal. Take care.